When I first got my lady kitties, I did a lot of research into unique names because I really didn't want them to have kind of run-of-the-mill kind of name. And I already had Iberia, who unfortunately already had her name, so I couldn't change it. And so I decided to kind of go with that geographical theme and started looking for names, and I came up with quite a list of interesting names. And I'm sharing the 10 best names with you today. Britannia. So Britannia is a Latin name, and it's the name that the Romans used to give to Great Britain. Britannia is strong and grounded. She is not easily swayed when she wants to do something, and she definitely will not follow the rules of the house unless she thinks it's her idea. She thinks of herself as an equal to humans, and she will go so far as to ask to have her own spot at the dinner table, for example. She has a lot of personality, she's very independent and inquisitive, but she does really love her family, and she does act a little bit kind of as a mother hen to her family. She doesn't depend on her family emotionally, but she does want to make sure that everybody's spirits are high, and she will pay particular attention to those members of the family who maybe are not having the greatest day. Because of this unique personality, I can definitely see Britannia only as being either a tortoiseshell or a calico cat. There's just something particular about these ladies that makes them really stand out from the rest. Musa. So Musa is both a Japanese word, it is the name of a volcano on the Japanese island of Hokkaido, and it's also an Italian word, and it means muse. Musa is the lady of the house. Musa has a really strong presence and a very strong sense of self, and she is not the cuddly type cat. She would much rather kind of walk between your legs and give you a tail hug when she wants to interact with you, but she's definitely not the kind of cat that will want to curl up in your lap. Musa is the perfect cat for single people living in a city because she'll really be happy just spending the day alone. Maybe she'll be sitting on her favorite windowsill looking at the happenings of the city below her, and she is then very happy to spend the evening next to you on the couch but not touching you if you are done with your day. I picture Musa as being either a British Shorthair or a Certosino cat. You know, they're a little bit heavier boned, not fat, but just a little bigger in their bones, and they tend to have these very large, very strong heads. Regal. So Regal is one of the brightest stars on the constellation of Orion. And this kind of tells you what she is like and what her personality is like. Regal is regal, beautiful, unobtainable, and untouchable. She's very independent. She's definitely the kind of cat that loves to be admired and loves to be loved, but kind of from a distance. She thinks of you as her companion instead of the other way around, and she sees humans and cats as being equal. When Regal looks at you, you have that feeling that she's looking right into your soul, and she's kind of evaluating you, and if you pass, she will be the most loyal companion you can have. Just don't ask her to sit in your lap, because that's not gonna happen. I imagine Regal as being a long-haired gray-eyed tabby, Freya. So Freya was the name of a Norse goddess, and she was known for her beauty, fertility, and love. So the first thing that strikes people about Freya is her majestic looks. Just like Musa and Regal, she has a really strong presence, a really strong sense of self, but unlike them, she is really good and really devoted family cat. Freya definitely loves her family. She likes to be the center of attention for her family, and she will take care of them if she feels that some of the energies are not as positive as they could be. In this, she's a little bit like Britannia, but unlike Britannia, she is definitely not naughty. She is a lot more composed and a lot more regal. I can imagine Freya as a beautiful Maine Coon kitty or a Norwegian forest cat. All right, so the ones we've looked at so far are female cats who are very independent and a little bit detached, even though they really love their family. And now I wanted to look at cats who are a little bit sweeter, a little bit more emotionally attached to their family. But before we do that, I wanted to ask you if you got some inspiration in this video. I would really appreciate if you gave us a like. All right, let's look at the next one. Caledonia. So Caledonia is a Latin word, is what the Romans used to call Scotland. Now Caledonia is very particular. She is very chatty, really emotionally needy. She really likes her family. She's the kind of cat that will literally talk your ear off and that you can basically have a conversation with. She will follow you from room to room, and she will definitely follow you to the bathroom as well because, you know, why not? She is not quite so fond of strangers, so she will probably spend a lot of time on the top of her cat tree when you have new people in the house. She's not going to warm up to them right away. But despite being reserved with new people, she is actually a very resilient cat. So she is perfectly fine with changes. She will take moves and new furniture and, maybe new babies or new significant others kind of in stride. And she is also a very good hunter. In that sense, she can actually take care of herself, of her bodily needs, but she needs her family to make her whole from an emotional point of view. I picture Caledonia as a beautiful, sleek, light-boned Oriental cat, maybe like a Siamese that, will chat your ear off. Duchessa. So Duchessa is an Italian name, it means Duchess, and it actually is the name of the mama kitty in the Aristocats, the Disney movie. So Duchessa is just like in the movie, a very elegant, very sleek, very sweet cat. Just like Caledonia, she likes to spend time with her owner. She likes to follow you around the house, maybe even follow you into the bathroom, but she is not so emotionally needy like Caledonia. It's more about getting to spend time with you. Duchessa really just wants to share her life with you. She does not really like to be alone. She much prefers to cuddle up next to you and share whatever activity that you are doing. I picture Duchessa as being a beautiful long-haired, light-colored cat, perhaps a Persian, perhaps a holy cat of Burma. Ondine. So Ondine comes from the Latin unda, which is wave, and it was the name given to a water nymph. Ondine is very sweet, light, playful kitty. She is the kind of cat that will play with anything that rolls around on the floor. It doesn't matter her age. And once she has tired herself out, she will hop on the couch or hop on your lap and kind of sleep it away. She is more of a quiet soul. She really likes to spend time with her family. She may, just like Duchessa and Caledonia, follow you in the other room, but she may just as well remain in her little blanket sleeping. In my head, I can picture Ondine as being a beautiful light gray or dark gray kitty with really striking blue eyes. Mesa. Mesa is the name of one of the stars on the constellation of Orion, and the name is actually Arabic and it means shining one. She is sweet and dreamy, and she will spend hours looking at the dust particles in the air or looking far off into the distance at things that we can simply not fathom exist. She is independent and she can be a little bit aloof, but not because she doesn't like to spend time with you, because she is a little bit of a cuddle bug, but she just really likes her daydreams. Mesa can be a very good hunter when she wants to, but most of the time she just kind of prefers to imagine what would happen if she were to catch that bird instead of actually going out and catching it. I picture Mesa as being a tiny, light-boned, long-haired kitty, maybe a dilute gray or maybe a dilute calico kitty. Fauna. So Fauna is a Latin name, and it was the name of the Roman goddess of prophecy. Now Fauna is a happy-go-lucky, very happy kitty. She loves the outdoors, she loves to hunt outside, but she also really, really loves her family. She is very sociable with people, with other pets, with children. She is the kind of cat that will probably give a tail hug to the family dog just as much as she would give it to her favorite human. She's also the kind of cat that really captivates your guests when they come to visit, and it kind of leaves them wishing that they had a cat just like her. And while Fauna loves the outdoors and she really enjoys being able to go in and out, she, just like Caledonia, is emotionally dependent on her family and cannot live without them. I picture Fauna as being a larger kitty, maybe with kind of wider set eyes, maybe a beautiful tabby or a black kitty. Marea. So marea is an Italian word and it means tides. Now marea is a freedom-loving kitty. She is an indoor-outdoor kitty, but she actually doesn't like the outdoors as much as her sense of freedom. She really wants the freedom to move and to do as she wishes. Maria really loves her family, but unlike Caledonia, Fauna, and Duchessa, she is not emotionally dependent on them. She is very emotionally grounded. I imagine Maria as the kind of sleek tabby that you find sometimes when you go on early morning walks, sleeking through the grass and then sneaking back into her house, waiting for her humans to wake up. I hope these names give you a little bit of inspiration. It was really fun for me to do some research when I first got my lady kitties, and as a matter of fact, I did choose the names Britannia and Caledonia for them. Now, if you want a little bit more inspiration, you can check out this video where I go over my 10 favorite dog names. Now, obviously, these may be dog names for me, but for you, they might work well for your new kitty. Oh, and whether you are a new cat owner or a prospective cat owner, take a moment to browse through our channel. We talk about holistic health, wellness, natural nutrition, and basically what it's like to share life with our dogs and cats. Thank you for watching us. Give your kitty and your dog a kiss from us, and we'll see you in the next one.